You've been officially listed as questionable for these last 2 games. Just what's the battle been like with the back these past few days here?
Just little spasms. Yeah, nothing crazy, but I'm gonna thug it out, and so I'll be fine the next couple games. I just get good treatment, get good rest, and I'll be fine.
Was it like screaming at you right at halftime there?
Kind of when I fell on that three, it kind of came back. It started back in San Francisco, but it's just been tight. But like the spasms started coming back after I got fouled on that three. I was like, yeah.
Zion and Bi, I mean, they score the ball every game.
Yeah.
What do you think about the way they impacted like rebounding, defense, all the other stuff?
Yeah, I meant to tell those guys. I think with those two on the court, I think we could be. I'm taking our money on anybody in the world. So I'm confident in those two and those duo. I think they're one of the best duos in the league. So it's just got time will tell. Time is going to show. So.
And with the current injury situation you guys have, how important is it for those two to set the tone on a nightly basis?
Yeah, absolutely. They already carry a load offensively. They're going to carry a heavier load now. So I think they're up for it. They're ready for it. So. And I wouldn't have any other guy in those positions right now. With our leaders being them two, so yeah.
And part of it is just because Indiana plays at such a fast pace. But how important is it for y'all to just get in the sets quicker, just to get to your actions quicker, instead of allowing teams to load up on y'all defensively the way it happened so much during that West Coast trip?
I think it's extremely important, especially with Z. They're going to send two at Z every time. So try and get the ball to him as quick as possible. He'll make his move. To try to get to the basket, Bi as well. They're going to try to send doubles to him on the pick and rolls. They're going to try to blitz him every time now, especially with the guys we have out right now. So I just think playing the game with him, especially me as a shooter, just try to get him in a lot of actions with me getting out, try to get open shots so I can. Show my game more with playmaking, get to the rim. So.
The last couple games you had a little bit of a struggle with your in-between game.
Yeah.
Your shots weren't really going down for you, but tonight you were able to mix it up, get to the rim, get the mid-range and the three going. What did they give you defensively that got you, or was it something that the coaches saw just to get you going?
I mean, I think that's going to be the new normal now, because nobody's going to let me just sit there and shoot threes all the time. So. I think I have to get my shots in different ways. I think it's going to have to be able to mix it up. It's not going to just going to be threes every time. I think I got to be able to find my shot, find my three, mix it in a little bit. I think I'm a lot more comfortable on the ball this year, so it's going to be a lot harder. Just put me in the corner and just have me sit there. I can run out of actions, can play make a little bit, find my shot. So.
And then. Not really something that's part of your skill set, but you've been in the middle of some confrontations the last couple of games, and provided a little bit of edge for your team. I mean, just aggressiveness, and that's something that seems to have carried over all the way back from the preseason. You were constantly putting pressure on defenses with the ball, but just your attitude as far as just the confidence.
Yeah.
What is it about you that makes you stand up to these veteran players in the league, or just hold your own in those circumstances?
I don't fear nobody but God, so I don't. If somebody talking crazy to me, I'm gonna talk back. So, yeah.
Just going back to, you said it's gonna be the new normal. Golden State, obviously, the first game they held you to very limited shot attempts, only 1-3. Next game, different story tonight, different story. Just what was the adjustment on your part to make sure, like, you know what, I'm still gonna get my threes up?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to shoot a lot more threes now with guys being out, but. I mean, I think Golden State, they did a great job of their game plan. But I'm kind of glad that happened, honestly, because that's, like I said, that's going to be the new norm for me. Like, guys not going to let me do all that stuff, all that running stuff. They just try to put their hands on me. And I think they were real physical with me in the first game. So I think I adjusted to it well, talked to my coaches, watched some of the film on it. So yeah.
And the league is kind of moving away from long twos and the mid-range a little bit, but you still able to get your game off.
Yeah.
In that, what's the balance for you in terms of, like, okay, if you do get run off the line, what's a good two versus a bad two? Have you had any dialogue with coaches on that?
I mean, they kind of let me rock out. But I kind of know what a bad two is. A good two is if I get 2 feet in the paint or a foot in the paint and I have an advantage, I'm gonna pull up every time. But I'm gonna try to like limit the long twos, unless I'm just like late in the shot clock. Try to just limit those tough twos. But if I get a foot or two in the paint and I can get my shot off, if I feel like getting my shot off, I'm gonna let it go every time. So.
And I feel like Brandon Boston been here like a week.
Yeah.
How was it like to see him contribute as much as he did tonight?
No, Brandon been tough. Like even back when he was in high school, I remember he's been tough. So he's always been a good player. I'm not surprised his performance at all. So yeah.
Obviously, you went through the rookie experience last year. Now you're a sophomore, but watching Yves just step in as a rookie.
I missed that dunk too. I gotta see it. I gotta go back and see it.
Yeah. So what's your impression of him just being able to step in? Obviously, got his first start tonight. Being thrown into the fire and how he's progressed.
I think he has a huge advantage. Just the fact that he's on the floor right now as a rookie. It's not that common in this league. So I think he's has a head start on that. And he has such great veterans and coaches, kind of like what I had last year. So he's in a fortunate position. He's working hard and he's like a freak athlete. So once you're a freak athlete, I think you have a step ahead as well. Like you can make up for plays. I think once he learns the game more, he'll be fine.
So obviously Bi and Zion led the way, but there was a lot of key production from you and Jose and Brandon and even Yves with the 10 rebounds. I mean, what did you sense about maybe the growing confidence or chemistry coming into this game, knowing you all were going to have to play a prominent role?
Well, me personally, I know I can score the ball. I know I can. That's one thing I know I can do. Like I'm going into every game. I know I can contribute on that end with scoring the ball. I'm going to be in my right spots defensively. I can rebound the ball as well. So I think I'm doing a lot better at that. But I think all those guys are ultra confident in themselves as well. I think Jose is, Brandon is, and Yves is getting there. So I think that's what it is. I just think the confidence and we carry. It's not like a lot of guys. Like I think we're going to come in the game. Like I just know what we're going to do. So yeah.
Is it gratifying yet to have guys who needed to contribute with the roster the way it is do it so well tonight, or do you need to see it consistently before you really feel about it? Before you have any real feelings about it?
I got ultra confidence in my guys. I just think if we just stick together as a team, and if Bi and Z on that floor, I think we could be anybody in the league. We got a chance to. So that's me personally. Yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks.